Greetings, beloved beings of light. Hope you're having a most beautiful, blessed day. Happy Mother's Day to all our divine goddesses out there all over this world. Today is Mother's Day in the United States. It's the 11th. I'll be putting this video out on the 12th of the most powerful Scorpio full moon. So hope all our divine goddesses had a most blessed and beautiful day on this Sunday. Yesterday, on my birthday, the 510 portal, my sacred condor, our daughter, and I had a most beautiful day. 5D New Earth. We went horseback riding in the most beautiful portal out in nature. Had a most blessed day. There were beautiful flowers blooming, sun shining. There were little bunny rabbits hopping around, and of course, my sacred condor got the wildest horse out of the bunch. Her name was Sequoia. She was a Mustang from the Warm Springs Indian Reservation in, I believe, north central Oregon. That's governed by the Confederated Tribes of the Warm Springs. So a lot of synchronicities with that. So, of course, I got the most calm horse out of them all. So it was about an hour ride through nature along beautiful, sacred Lewis River and the most blessed portal. So the horse, we love our horse nation, the thunder horse, my sacred condor, our daughter and I, all three of us. The horse is one of our most powerful totems, our most powerful spirit animals. So we had a very blessed day, and the new earth was really shining through. So I hope your weekend was blessed, and we have something very special for you today for this most sacred, powerful full moon of 2025. This is Vesak ceremony of the Buddha mind, Buddha nature, and it's the full moon of Scorpio. So I'm going to read several transmissions that I felt were very important for this most sacred full moon in Scorpio, scorpionic energies. This is water energies, divine feminine. This is the deep, deep unconscious, or what we might call super consciousness, void energy of the subconscious mind, the inner consciousness, or what some might call the unconscious or underworld. This is the deep, deep psyche, that which is hidden. So that which is hidden is coming out to the light to be healed. It's very healing waters when you dive deep. It's part of the shadow work that many are going through in this time of the great shift. So be sure to stick around to the end of this video. I'll be putting out a very special guided meditation, a meditation from Cobra's people, from WeLoveMeditation.com, which will be for this very special Vesak ceremony in Vesak Valley in the Himalayan mountains in Tibet. This is a sacred valley on the border of Tibet and India. So it's time for the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, to give the land of Tibet back to our people. You've occupied this land long enough. So the Earth Alliance, the Dragon Nation, say it's time. Cease and desist, give the land back to our people. For it's time for the healing of this nation, our Tibetan nation, and all nations around the world, but very special in this valley, the sacred valley called Vesak. It's either spelled W-E-S-A-K or V-E-S-A-K. And this is a celebration and honor. It's a gathering, a festival ceremony of celebrating the Buddha's birth. Shakyamuni Buddha of this timeline. They're infinite Buddhas in infinite timelines, you see. And we celebrate in this timeline Shakyamuni, Gautama Buddha, that started the wheel of Dharma turning over 2,500 years ago. So I'm going to read several special transmissions from our New Earth scribes for all of you. And then at the end, I'll put out a meditation. So be sure to stick around. I'll put my sacred condor, my goddess, record a couple minutes, a short video of me on the horse on Sequoia. See, halfway through, it was an hour ride. About halfway, my sacred condor's like, I've had enough of this horse getting bounced around and pulled left. Or, yeah, she was wild. So we switched horses. She got the calm white horse, and I got Sequoia, the crazy horse, you know, which is of my nature, you know, the wild, crazy nature. So, you know, it was pretty intense. My hip's a little sore today from all the galloping around, but we're healing up. So on the Vesak full moon, May 12th, Scorpio full moon, ascended beings will gather in their light bodies in the sacred valley called Vesak in Tibet to discuss and help determining the course of evolution for the next 100 years of humanity. So they gather every year in this Vesak portal, the ascended masters, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, the Great White Brotherhood, the Sisterhood of the Roses, angelic beings, many of the star nations, many ascended masters, all ascended beings gather every year. So there's this 25-year anniversary, you could say, and 100-year. This is the 100th year and the 25th year. So it's very symbolic, a lot of synchronicities through this time of great change. Traditionally, when the sun is in Taurus, the sign of the builders, the sign of the bull, and the moon is full in Scorpio, which is today the 12th, Buddhist communities throughout the world commemorate the birth, enlightenment, and Nirvana. This is the final Nirvana of Buddha of this timeline. This celebration, known as Vesak, derives its name from the month in the Indian lunar calendar in which it occurs, Vesak, from the Sanskrit Vaisakha, corresponding to April-May on the Western calendar. On this date, disciples and bodhisattvas, angels, and elementals gather in a valley in the Himalayas, the Himalayan mountains, to receive the benediction of Lord Gautama as he addresses his disciples throughout the world, contacting them on many planes of their evolving consciousness and blessing all life as his flame encompasses the earth. Also, Christ-conscious beings, Sananda, will be there, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. This is including all traditions, all lineages, all religions, the masters from each religion. Jesus Christos will be at this gathering, and you can connect through our meditation at the end of this video with these divine beings and this powerful portal. Some say that the Buddha is seen physically by certain adepts and the devotees as he brings his flood of blessing to the earth. Buddhists celebrate Vesak, the most important festival in the Buddhist world, by meditating on the life and teachings of Lord Gautama, reciting scriptures, fasting, distributing food and money to the monks and the poor, and processioning around Buddhist temples and holy places. It's a time for the sacrifice of the elements of the lower nature, that the higher nature of God may descend into one's temple. Most importantly, the day serves as a reminder for Buddhists that, like the compassionate one, they too must attain enlightenment. A celebration in the Summit Lighthouse organization. Next to the birthday of Yeshua Christos, Vesak is the highest holy day of the year for students of the Ascended Masters. During your Vesak service, give Buddhist mantras, hymns to Gautama Buddha. Call for the protection of all souls who are to achieve enlightenment and attain union with God in this age. Ask Lord Gautama to help you transcend the lower nature. Play a Vesak address by Gautama Buddha as part of your service. After the dictation, you may wish to serve Buddha's pudding, a rice pudding, to commemorate the rich rice milk served to Gautama Buddha before his meditation under the Bodhi tree. The Bodhi tree. And the rice milk refreshed him so that he was strong enough to receive enlightenment. At that moment, a strong pulse of emerald ray will emanate from the cosmic central sun. This is during the ceremony. Now, the emerald ray, very synchronistic here, the return of the emerald order, which many of you are part of, many of you watching this video. Most of you are part of the emerald order. And this is from Sequoia, you see, which was the name of the horse my sacred condor got to ride yesterday. And then myself, after 30 minutes, we changed horses. And I rode the rest of the way. This wild horse, crazy horse, Sequoia, like the great redwoods in California. So the emerald ray sources from the cosmic monad, which exists as the first cause of sound that further generates a resonating tone principle for the theme of our entire universal time matrix. It is the first primal sound tone in the blue flame, which exists from within the body of God consciousness. It is the emerald founder capstone in the parallel matrix at 24D. When the emerald crystal is activated with the emerald ray transmission, this begins to grow into extensive sophionic plasma. This is Mother Plasma, Divine Goddess Mother Plasma. Flowering chakras that are interwoven into the diamond heart crystalline grids, which are designed to function as the cosmic founder God source interdimensional communication network within the planet. The emerald crystal heart in the planet has its own complex, multi-dimensional layered super internet highway. This is inner earth energy that reconnects and communicates directly with the cosmic emerald heart principle in our universe. This is the great central sun, the emerald sun. Now, the emerald crystal heart is an extensive interdimensional circuitry that is designed for running the cosmic Holy Father's emerald ray from the cosmic God world trinity into the universal galactic and planetary levels of existence. And now the magnetic reset, thus the return of the emerald order, restores the emerald ray, which carries the energetic catalyst that is similar to a lightning strike that delivers a blast of massive plasma current directly into the inner chambers of the emerald crystal heart center and the planetary body. This is to help with planetary liberation. This event causes an electromagnetic reset in the planetary grid network, or also called the Albion body, Albion, Albion light body. If you want to follow along, I'll put a link to the transcripts of these transmissions in the description below this video. This Albion light body will flip the magnetic positions. So tomorrow or today, when you're watching this, is a very powerful day. From this day forward, everything changes in a positive way, a galactic way, in a benevolent way. The magnetic pole flip will not result in a destructive pole shift. It is a correction to the anti-life reversals that have been used in alien machinery and Metatronic spiral that invert the direction of the planetary current moving through the ley lines. Now, this is the shadow aspect of the Metatronic. Obviously, there's the positive, the light aspect of Metatron, which we focus on. It has been made very clear that our planet will not suffer surface cataclysm with a pole shift. However, there will be a magnetic reset that greatly weakens the gravitational pull, and we are living through that magnetic shift now. Now, for the emerald ray of King Arthur, it is running throughout Avebury's cosmic clock function to prepare for hierogamic templating. This is the hierogamos, divine union, which our divine counterparts, the eagle and the condor, are holding for all of humanity. This hierogamic templating as solar Michael's dragon line in Taurus is fully brought online with his recent awakening in matter. Let me grab the other sheet here. I have several sheets. Hopefully we'll get through this quick enough. Bear with us to the end, or you can fast forward to the end. So this holds the hierogamic tones of the Christos Sophia music of the spheres, which we talk a lot about in our transmissions, into all grid lines, which is emanating out of Avebury complex into the spiral of the 15 main dragon lines, anointing solar Michael, or solar Michael, many call, as the rainbow dragon breath was breathing the eternal life, Holy Spirit, into his emerald crystal heart. His emerald heart aligned with the planetary emerald heart. Then the planet aligned with the emerald, the universal emerald heart, and then into the cosmic emerald heart. These were four emerald crystal hearts within a 48-layered emerald crystal heart matrix, generating a crystal spiral of nested holograms, with emerald crystal hearts all interconnected as one, transmitting the emerald ray. Now the return of the Emerald Order through the rise of Arthur and Albion brings on the next stage activation during the electrical peak cycle for reviving the emerald crystal heart in the earth, which includes the solar anointing of the authentic Christ Michael to restore his rightful kingship and solar dragon line. This holds profound meaning as the return of the solar Rishi, usher in the benevolent and rightful Christos solar kings to planet Earth, in which the Rishi awaken them from the stasis so they may begin to embody in matter to activate their solar dragon line. And this is currently happening right now as we speak. Restoring the emerald ray, we have witnessed the restoration of the beloved Magi, Grail King Arthur, rise in Albion as the cosmic father emerald ray holder, which announces the return of Emerald Order in the United Kingdom, much to the complete shock and disbelief of the NAA entities. The NAA entities, along with the Luciferian bloodlines and the Cabal, had planned for thousands of years to manifest Luciferian consciousness as the King Dragon of the Emerald. During the Taurian cycle, the Emerald Order has resurrected solar Michael as the anointed Christos of the Emerald Sun to be the protector of the Holy Mother, Sophionic Grail, and the Matter Realm, which contains the Omni-Love poured forth into the chalice of creation from the cosmic Emerald Heart principle, connecting again with Mother Earth. Universal Diamond Pillar, as the planet integrated the further dimensional expansions into the completed antiparticle merge, which includes the 22D, 23D, and 24D. This functions as the Emerald Founder capstone in the 24D, required for anchoring the cosmic to universal emerald rod, and the necessary Emerald Order architecture for reseating King Arthur and Queen Guinevere in the Albion. So we have here, let me jump back here. So our meditation that we'll be doing will travel through the M87 galaxy, through the whole Milky Way galaxy, the energy from this collective meditation. And it will travel through Al-Nilam, Stargate of Orion, into our solar system and then towards the Earth. It will activate all ascended beings to their next level. It will also activate the Holy Grail Moldavite chalice, hidden in a certain underground location in the Himalayas, and the Holy Grail will activate multi-dimensional star codes and the light bodies of the 144,000 members of the Anuttara star family, accelerating their reawakening after the great forgetting of 1996. And this is from 2012portal.blogspot.com. This is Cobra's information, the Cobra Collective and his team. So real quick, if you could do us a big favor, share this video all over the internet, through social media. our information and our teachings, our transmissions are being greatly suppressed on YouTube. So it would help us out greatly if you would help share these videos and get it out to more of our people. You see the dark forces that are holding on for dear life are suppressing, and they do not want our people awakening from the matrix, from the control systems of the matrix, of the lower densities, the lower frequencies. So it'd help us out greatly. If you want to support our work, the best way to help us continue bringing our daily transmissions and videos like this is through a pledge on Patreon, which the link is whitegoldeagle.com. And thank you all very much that have joined up with us and that have supported us over the years and continue to support us. 144 flowing in. At the moment of the activation, Pluto will make exact heliocentric trine with M87 galaxy, whereas Haumea will make exact heliocentric semi-sextile with M87 galaxy also. This will allow the emerald ray we just talked about, enriched with the cosmic love energies from the M87 galaxy, to enter our solar system and heal a great deal of trauma that was caused to the solar system by the Archon invasion in 1996. Also, Jupiter will make an exact geocentric conjunction with El-Nilam, Stargate in Orion, allowing very advanced healing energies of Archangel Metatron to disentangle this planet from much anomaly. See, this is the positive aspect of the Metatronic energies. You see, the dark forces, the dark ones, the false entities, I call them, they're nefarious entities, took everything that was good and twisted it and turned it to nefarious energies, or dark magic, black magic, whatever you want to call the lower resonance of suffering and separation within the simulation. If you feel guided, you can meditate at the moment to allow these multidimensional energies to enter your energy field and heal you and upgrade you to the next level in your ascension process. So the exact moment of the Vesak full moon is on May 12th at 4:55 p.m. UTC. So you can convert that and those the clocks on, just put in Google 4:55 p.m. UTC equals whatever time zone you are, and it'll tell you what time. But it's not necessary to do it at this time. This is timeless energy. This is multidimensional, interdimensional. So anytime you do this transmission, you practice this meditation, you're going to bring in the energy of this Vesak ceremony. So at the end, we'll transmit the guided meditation at the very end. We'll put this aside for now. So now I'd like to read a transmission from our Divine Sister of the Light, Diana Cooper. Vesak full moon in Taurus on Monday, May 12th. Vesak is the day when the Christos Buddha energies meet in the Himalayas, the Himalayan mountains. Why is this year so important? What is happening at Mount Shasta? It's also connected to the energies at Mount Shasta, this another very sacred portal. The two are connected, Vesak and Shasta. Who are the cosmic masters that are attending? So at the Vesak ceremony, the Buddha, the Christ, and masters supporting the ceremony. Once a year at the Vesak full moon, a sacred ceremony takes place in the Himalayas when the Christ and Buddha energies meet. This Taurus full moon in May commemorates the birth, enlightenment, renunciation, and death of the Buddha. This year it's in Scorpio, the Scorpio full moon, which all are said, obviously the sun is in Taurus. So they all say the birth, enlightenment, renunciation, death of Buddha all took place on the same day, which is symbolic. Obviously, there was a lifetime. The frequency is so high that if you meditate at that time, you can access the Christ Buddha energy for a massive spiritual boost. Because this is a time, this time is a human construct. Ask Archangel Metatron to ensure that your meditation is linked to the time of the ceremony. So you can do this anytime, but you can ask Archangel Metatron or Michael to connect you to the exact time. Why is this year so important, and what is happening at Mount Shasta? Every 100 years or so, when humanity needs a boost of purification, the masters of the Teton retreat, where the masters of the great White Brotherhood meet in the Grand Tetons in the United States, gather at the Vesak full moon in Mount Shasta. There are 3 reasons why Mount Shasta is chosen. It is a retreat and province of Archangel Gabriel, angel of joy, purity, and clarity. The light of Mount Shasta literally purifies and raises the frequency of everything on the planet on that day when the masters of the Royal Teton retreat, activate the energy. Mount Shasta is a portal for the Lemurian energy. Special healing crystals were created by the Lemurians, specifically to help humanity during this important time. Between 2012 and 2032, the Lemurians created the crystals by taking energy from the aura of several planets, adding source light and love, then with the help of the dragons, poured the energy into the seams in the earth to form Lemurian healing crystals. There are only 7 years to the start of the new civilization, the new golden age. So this is deemed an important time to activate the Lemurian wisdom with a ceremony at Mount Shasta. Saint Germain is sacred keeper of the violet flame. He holds that energy at Mount Shasta. As most of you already know, the violet flame is yet another purification and transmutation energy. So that's from DianaCooper.com, DianaCooper.com. And now we transmit from our divine sister of the light, holding the light, the code, the great awakening, ascension energies in the east. I believe she's in India or surrounding area, in very close to Vesak Valley, I believe. Sangita Handa, our divine sister of the light. Can you feel the oncoming Vesak full moon energy? Full moons are always heavy on mind and body, but when coupled with an event so magnanimous as Lord Logos Buddha's triple celebration, it becomes a catalyst to jump ascension rungs in evolution. These are quantum leaps of consciousness, which we are in the process of. If you have realized by now, ascension portals and ascension external plasma light are a heightened emptying process, and God alone knows how much dross we have accumulated over all lifetimes, that until now we are continuing to empty. One would imagine it would have been over a long, long time ago, but no, we are yet removing, purifying, emptying. How deep is our garbage bin? How voluminous is our karmic accumulation? You may wonder as well, how does an emptiness feel so heavy? Emptiness from karmic overload is also a dense sensation. Yes, void can feel heavy, sad, hopeless, depressive, because we have been so attached to our dross, our molten, cemented karma, that suddenly being without it, as it lessens, feels lonely, feels like we have lost something of great comfort to us. There's a saying, what you live in a pigsty, you begin to love it. Yes, over lifetimes we have grown to love our comfort zone of yucky stuff. We have loved it, and so to be separated from it is akin to death of a loved one. The symptoms of a growing void are indeed quite identical. However, remember, 0 point is emptiness, void, a state of such godliness. This is 0 point energy, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. God consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, all different concepts pointing to the same moon of enlightenment, the Scorpio moon today. Omnipresent is ubiquitous, all pervasive, everything, everywhere. So in this state, we connect with Source in this emptiness void state. Herein the synonym becomes one with its antonym, emptiness and fullness, or emptiness and form. You see in the Heart Sutra, Avalokitesvara, the Buddha of compassion, clearly saw that the 5 skandhas are emptiness, and that emptiness is form and form is emptiness. They are intrinsically linked. You cannot separate them. So we're almost finished here with this part, and then we'll do the meditation. So hang in there for a couple more minutes. So we must be so alone, so utterly alone, so excruciating alone, that we are compelled to enter our innermost self. And this is what many call the dark night of the soul. You know, one of the Zen masters I train with would teach, born alone, gone alone, come alone. You see, because it is self-realization. This is the realization of the oneness of all life, the unity consciousness, where we realize there is one consciousness of the I am presence here now in this body. See, this is why when the Buddha attained enlightenment, Nirvana, he pointed to the heavens and to the earth, and he said, in the heavens and upon the earth, I alone, see that word alone, am the world honored one. Because he realized all sentient beings, all life is awakened consciousness, is Buddha consciousness. And there is no separation, only in the illusion, only in Maya, only in the simulation is separation. This is indeed bitter suffering. It is only then solitude is overcome in this moment. Solitude is the element of spiritual awakening. So we practice alone. Sometimes we practice in groups, but it isn't alone within. You see, the one still center of the I am presence. The full moon, omega completion energy, atomic energy of the blue ray one. You can fathom what atomic energy must feel like, an atom bomb, atomic bomb, and thus understand the density sensation of a full moon that churns the waters of the ocean and raises its waves to peaks and climax. Imagine what it must be doing to our bodies that are essentially 85% water. Moreover, water is emotions, so it churns our emotions into a toss and turn, synonymous to the motions of a washing machine. Add to this the recipe of the event of Lord Buddha's triple celebration and visitation portal, along with the centuries, 25th year conclave meeting of ascended master planetary hierarchy and a planetary activation. An infinite whammy. So this is a big one, beloved beings of light. So stay in your body, stay anchored in. As you rise up, many are going to receive powerful Kundalini activations through the ceremony, through the scorpionic energy. So anchor in through your legs and feet into the core, stand in nature, barefoot, hug a tree, whatever you got to do to stay present, stay here as we merge heaven and earth, becoming the Antakarana, the rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. You know, we are going to be swirling, swimming, swinging, tossing, and churning within our minds and emotions. So you're going to be feeling everything. It will be beautiful. Some people may go into fear, this and that. Stay out of the fear energies by staying in the heart, staying present. Put your hands to your heart. You can use the mantra Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, which means I take refuge in the Buddha of infinite light and infinite life. This is the Pure Land sect and the Pure Land energy of the new earth. Hang in there. Let's see what our light hierarchy decides for us this time. Thank God it's not us making a collective decision for ourselves. We would then definitely suffer the worst travesty of mankind. This is a joke, you know. So that's from SangitaHanda.net. So enjoy this most powerful Vesak full moon in Scorpio. Have a most beautiful, blessed day. We're going to now transmit the guided meditation. So you can, if it resonates with you, you can do this meditation, you know, during this Vesak ceremony or any time today or any day, because this will be held within the space-time continuum. This May 12th, 2025 will be an anchor point, a most powerful anchor point that will connect all timelines, all space-time continuums into this one true ascension timeline. So have a most beautiful, blessed day. Thank you for joining us today, and enjoy the meditation and be in the peace and the love of infinite source creator. The eagle and the condor send you so much love, blessings, and bliss in the light. A'ho. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste. And now we begin the Planetary Wesak activation and meditation. We begin this meditation taking slow, deep breaths in and out your nose, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, relaxing your spirit. Now you can use your own technique to bring you to a relaxed state of consciousness. It is key, the slow, deep breathing, to relax the body, relax the mind, relax the emotions, and get into a state of stillness, of peace, of bliss. Now as you take slow, deep breaths, you can state your intent to use this meditation as a tool to connect your being with energies of the Planetary Wesak activation. So take some time and state your intent, your intention for using this meditation to bring healing energy to the planet, to humanity, to Gaia, and to help shift this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Whatever your intent is, to see the new earth, to experience heaven on earth, paradise on earth. State your intent now. You could do this silently or out loud. Now invoke the violet flame from its primary source to place a circle of protection around you during and after the meditation. Ask it to transmute anything that does not serve the light. Visualize the emerald ray emanating from the cosmic central sun, traveling through the M87 galaxy, the Al-Nelam stargate, and then into our solar system and towards planet Earth. This beautiful emerald ray of light, this green emerald, emanating from the cosmic central sun, traveling through the stargate and into our solar system and towards planet Earth. Keep holding this vision of the emerald ray, flooding the earth, traveling to the earth. From the great central sun, the emerald order, the emerald crystalline center. Visualize the emerald ray of the Vesak activation, activating all ascended beings around Earth, activating the Holy Grail, and then activating all starseeds worldwide. Now visualize the emerald ray of the Vesak activation entering your energy field and your body. Allow the energies to continue to flow through you for a few minutes. Keep visualizing the emerald ray filling your energy field and your body, your physical vessel, with this emerald ray of light. Take some time to see yourself being filled with the healing, empowering emerald ray of Source Creator. Thank you for joining us today for this most powerful, blessed Vesak transmission and meditation. Namaste.